So yeah, that's always, so the R&D department is always enthusiastic, of course, but they love doing R&D. But in the clinic, the main problem I run against is, the care has to go on. So that's always the primary duty. So what you really need is, preferably, you need their buy-in. You need to have them enthusiastic. So for example, if a startup would approach us with a good idea, we always set up also a session with the doctors that could potentially benefit from that. Because if they are not enthusiastic, if they do not see the benefit, then it's not going to happen, because they have to do the work additionally to what they're already doing. So I get that buy-in early, I would say. And then it can work, because they do see that it can, for example, save time. All ophthalmologists are interested in saving time.
Yeah. I can imagine, And do you work with, for example, with storytelling? How do you put this into practice? Or do you work with just small experiments? How do you get these people?
Yeah, that's a good point. So the glaucoma screening and the cornea, that was actually initiated from those departments. They saw the opportunity and then they said, well, we need to know how. So that's easy, because then they initiated it. The other way around, if it's with a startup, before we even start, we invite the relevant group. And then I tell that startup, you go and convince those doctors that you can help them. And then start small. So if they can see a benefit early, that's the way to go, I think.
Yeah. So in order to really have them with you, in some cases the initiative comes from them, and in other cases the initiative comes from the R&D department. What is, in your opinion, basically the biggest misconception when it comes to AI, using AI in healthcare?
Yeah. It's a bit of a broad question, of course, but in my experience, do not fear, do not hype. So it's nothing to be afraid of, but also nothing to be over-enthusiastic of. AI is a tool. So and if it can be used, if it improves care, you will notice it quickly. I also get the idea, based on what I see now, that AI is there to support, but it's not going to make the decisions. So for example, save time. And to ophthalmologists or doctors, I would say, in the end, they get a say in that, a very big say. If they are not impressed by the tool, then it's not going to be used. So that's actually the main reason not to fear, not to hype, because you decide whether it's useful and it gets used.
Yeah.